Hey guys, Blaze here, and we are going to be doing a carrier breakdown. Now, to start off, we are going to be doing C-Dom capture spots. Domination is kind of weird in this game, but I'll get to that later. One spot is right here, just watch that doorway right there. Next one is right behind this crate, which I think is a little bit more useful because you got a little bit more cover from your side. If you really want to, you could go on top, but it leaves you very vulnerable, so I wouldn't recommend it. Unfortunately, you can't go under the wing. That would be a really nice spot. You can go right there, but you don't really see anything. You can go here, which I use sometimes, just watch this doorway, but most of your body is open from the area up there and the area which I'm walking to now. So I would definitely get behind that crate. Next capture spot and jump spot is right here. If you get on the side of this plane, on whatever the pilot seat area, you can capture B from here, and you can go behind the fire to protect yourself a little bit so you're not seen as well, and it's super useful, guys. Make sure you use that one. Next one, you can go, this is a nice little line of sight. You can go right here and you can watch this doorway, because you know that's a very popular doorway, as you probably know, and you can crouch behind that plane, and it is impossible to shoot through that even with full metal jacket bullets. I've tested it out. On to the next jump spot. If you jump up right here, you can jump up to there, as you just saw. Now, I tried doing it a couple times and I failed, so I just cut it out. That's why I kind of glitched right there, and I did it again. It is kind of hard. If you don't jump in the right place, it kind of, like, you slide down or something. I don't really know how to explain it. But let's do A now. As you see, there's really nowhere to go in A. If you want to, you can just go right there and duck down if you need to and watch people from coming there and from there. Besides that, there really isn't anything. Just be careful, because when you are capturing it, they spawn underneath you, so watch out for that. And now to do B capture spots. I showed you one earlier. It was also the jump spot on the plane, and you can just go where I just laid down in those two areas. Those are probably the most three useful. There really isn't anywhere you can go for capturing spots anymore. So another line of sight, as you know, this is a very sniper popular map. You can go up onto this platform and shoot all the people, as I show you, coming from that direction over there. Many people like to head glitch over that, over those crates and those barrels. So instead of staying where I am now and like coming out like this and getting shot because they'll be hard scoping or they'll be waiting for you, you can go right here and then you can see him. If you want to, you can move up closer. It doesn't really make a difference. Just be careful from over there, because you can get shot. It's kind of useful, so make sure to put that to use. Alright, so next area, you can go underneath this plane, get some cover behind this little, I don't know what it's called, this little vehicle thing, not the plane, but the other thing, this thing right there to my left. Anyways, as you know, many people will camp here, and it's kind of an okay area. They will shoot you through that little hole I just looked through, and it can get kind of frustrating as you try to take them out over and over. So if you have an SMG and you can look through that little crack right there, and you can see their legs, and you can actually shoot them through it. And I've done it once, and once is enough to know that it works. In the clip that you'll see about my wings that tested and how bulletproof they are, you will see that my friend goes around there. I don't know why he did, but he goes around the plane. You can just jump up where I did right there on that little vehicle thing. So here's the clip. Check it out, guys. Alright, so as you see, I'm showing you my classes, and I'm going to be doing reflex with foregrip right now with a hammer. And as we know, LMGs would have one of the strongest bullet damages in the game. So I chose the hammer, and I have my friend. He had two friends come in and join, but they didn't really mess around with us, so we just got straight to it. Sorry. Okay, so here we go. As you see, he is working on his way to get to the black little lodestar, and he's behind the swing. And I want to test the swing because to show you guys how useful it is. And the little area I showed you where you can watch that doorway earlier in the beginning of this video, how you could use that line of sight and crouch behind it and prone behind it, and it is very useful. So as you see, I'm showing once more, I'm using reflex with foregrip, and I'm shooting the wing, and it does not kill him. And as you can see, there is the shadow on the left. So he is there. It's not like he's not there anymore. And also the UAV was there, and I asked him to pop out for a second, and he goes back in, and he actually starts knifing right now. And you know, I'm shooting at him, and still nothing. So this is without the full metal jackets, and in a couple seconds I'm going to try it. And I also asked him to go and shoot me, just so that you guys will see. And as you see, he's going to start shooting me in a couple seconds, and you will just see sparks. He's not using full metal jacket bullets. Neither was I in this test, but in a couple of seconds I'm going to do the other test. And he's using the foul. You could probably hear it by the way the bullets sound, I think. Possibly, I'm not too sure. But as you see now, I'm going to switch to my full metal jacket bullets class with foregrip. And for some reason, I decided to shoot, and that fell out, and I was like, whoa, cool. So I decided to shoot it a couple more times, and now I'm here. So I pull up my full metal jacket hammer, and I'm going to start shooting him in a couple of seconds. As you see, I actually think this is when he starts knifing it. I'm not too sure. You can tell by his shadow right there. But anyways, yeah, there's a shadow, so you know he's there. And I am shooting by his general direction. Yeah, now he's knifing. And I am shooting. Nothing is working. So this makes it super useful to go behind that second wing back there. Stay in those little crates. Be careful because there's that little crack if you can see. But if you stay behind those crates, the only way they can get you is if they go into this control room to my right and they shoot you from there. Because even on this plane, they are still not in you are still not in their line of sight, I should say. And you can just watch that little pathway down there to my right, on the bottom right, on the side of the ship, boat, whatever you want to call it. Now I asked them to do this test right here. And for this wing, because as you know, many people go on the planes, and I just want you guys to know if it is completely bulletproof or not. So if you ever do get into some trouble, try to take as much cover as you can behind these things. Don't leave any body parts, sticking out like he actually does. I think I go around the corner to peek earlier, and you could have seen his foot. But as you see, I shot through the wing. Nothing happens. It looked like he was about to stab his eye out. Nothing happens. So those two wings are bulletproof, even with full metal jacket bullets on. Alright guys, on to the next test. I decided to do this wing because, and I'm going to my reflex class just so you guys see real quickly, because it would be a great area to stay, a little place to stay behind and watch B-Dom and just stay in the middle of the map because there's like one or two of those, and it would be super helpful if it was. It's not, you will see in a second. And don't forget, this is without my full metal jackets, and I am going to start shooting at this wing, and I will kill him. If it was bulletproof, like I said, it would be super helpful because you could stay behind there and peek out and head glitch it. As you see, I just killed him, and it didn't work for him. So do not use that wing too often, but back to the jump spots. The little crate I just jumped on, it's just a little bit easier of a way. Instead of going up onto this little stairway thing, with the yellow railing, you can just jump up onto this those boxes right there. Now, a quick little line of sight for you guys. As you know, many people come this pathway, which I've just showed you in the beginning of a game, and most people come and they get into gunfights here. So instead of going around this little platform to my right, this thing right here that I'll look sitting next to, stay right here and look through this thing, and wait for them to come around, put a couple bullets, go around those missiles or whatever they are, and shoot them. Next jump spot. Jump up there, it doesn't really make a difference because there's a ladder right next to it, so it isn't really that good. If you want to get up on the plane, just jump up here, and there's that. The best jump spot I would have to say for you guys is the one over there with the railing, because you can, if there's a camper up in that control room and they're sniping, or they have a Remington or something and they're spawn killing, because like if you're spawning on A and you happen to get around, you can get onto that railing, jump up, and take him out. And it's super useful instead of going in through that doorway, facing him, head on, 1v1. Put the gunfights into your advantage. Make sure he doesn't see you, Don't forget, there will be the probability that he sees you, though. Alright guys, so as you see where I just aimed, you can go either from the front of the plane or over here by the propeller and jump up on it and get up here. And you can capture B from here, which is kind of useful. It's not the best area. The capture spots in this game have been kind of ruined. Maybe I'll put up a commentary about that later. But as you see, if you could go behind that wing and it was bulletproof, it's not, it would be super helpful. So don't get too carried away on top of the plane, guys, because it isn't the best place, obviously. And in the beginning of the game, stay behind this fire, because as you see, you're not in the middle of the plane, so you can't get shot from the middle of the map. And as you wait for the enemies to come around the corner, you can just get a couple kills and then go away. And you'll see them before they see you also, because you'll be ready for them, waiting. And then a quick little area. coming up is the catwalk walkway. It's super helpful. Just be careful not to fall off if you jump from top and you get a little carried away. Don't fall off. It saves me from a lot of trouble. But besides that, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please press that like button, the favorite button, and if you like this type of content, press subscribe, because we'll be putting up a bunch more breakdown and zombie videos and a bunch of other cool stuff also. Check out our all-in-all gaming intro video, and tonight I'll be putting up the world's shortest, possibly world's shortest, zombie grief gameplay. Besides that, peace. Have a good day, guys.
We'll see you later, America, on All in All.